Hi, this is Steve Boone. I am the director of the Cannabis program at Mosaic Insurance Alliance in Linwood, Washington. Mosaic is the largest independent insurance broker focused on the cannabis industry in the western United States. We've been involved in the business since 2015, and my team and I, all we do full time is focus on the cannabis industry. One of the issues that comes up with cannabis businesses is property insurance. It's a very important thing for those companies to have, as I mentioned in a previous video. But when you're structuring property insurance, it's important to understand what you are insuring. From an insurance standpoint, there are several different types of property that are insured, and you need to classify property correctly in order to get it covered in the event of a claim. So the first big type is a building. Building is pretty obvious, it's the structure, but the building is also everything that's permanently attached to it. So that would be things like permanently installed machinery, all of that kind of stuff. That could be considered building. The next is tenant improvements, and tenant improvements are a big deal in the cannabis industry. Most businesses rent or lease their space, and in order to get their business going, they have to make significant investments in HVAC and electrical systems. If you have significant investments in HVAC, mechanical systems, and electrical systems, you need to have tenant improvements insurance. You need to make sure those items are insured. If you have a fire or some catastrophe at your place of business, you're going to need the money from insurance to pay you back for that big investment that you've made in those systems, and then go to another location and install those HVAC and electrical systems again. So make sure you've got tenant improvements coverage if you have those types of investments. Another type of property is business personal property. That would be anything movable. So it would be desks, chairs, could be the fertilizers that or other materials that you're using in any other materials that you're using in the business other than the actual cannabis plants themselves, which need to be handled separately. And I will discuss that in another video. But keep in mind, if you're a cannabis business, you need to really focus on the type of property that you have and how it is being insured. So those are the main types. You've got building, you've got tenant improvements, and business personal property. Make sure the values of all of those are appropriate for the size and scope of your business so that in the event of a loss, you can keep going in business. Thanks.